The nod is a way of greeting someone in passing whether or not you actually know the person. It was featured in an episode of Blackish from a few years ago, and that show described it perfectly. Now, black men of the suburbs, I shouldn't have to explain how to do it or what it looks like, but I rarely see it from y'all, which is why I'm writing this letter. Now, the nod may not be exclusive to the hood, or black people, or black men in particular, but we've been doing it since before I was born. Look, of course I greet non-black people all the time. It just looks differently. They don't get the nod. Y'all know how we'll shake hands with some, but leave dapping up for the people. For generations, the nod has been a way for us to establish a sense of community with one another, especially when there are just a few of us around. There's no greater place to try and establish our commonality in America than in the suburbs. I'm new here, and I can already understand why you, me, or anyone else would want to live in the suburbs. What I don't understand is why the black men around here are giving off such a "this town ain't big enough for the both of us" vibe. In the land of the people for whom the suburbs were built, we need to keep in mind that white people are the natural inhabitants of this place, not us. Suburbanites have this thing I like to call the triangle of terror. The idea is that the inner city is where black people are. And where there's black people, there's crime. And crime happens in the inner city. Being from the inner city, I assume that suburbanites don't want me here. So I feel comforted when I see people who may share my experiences. Remember, white people came here to get away from us. I'm already dealing with the question of whether or not I came here to get away from us. Now I'm wondering if you, black men of the suburbs, even think of us as us. I'm trying not to take this personally. I don't think this is just about me, but what is it, black men of the suburbs? Are you lacking awareness? Do you lack recognition? Do you lack the willingness to acknowledge what we, us, have in common? I missed an opportunity to use only words that start with A. I wonder if I can switch recognition for like acceptance or something. We're aware when another black man is around. I mean, there'll only be like 2 of us at these farmers markets. I guess if you're from the suburbs, you may not recognize that it's hard to get from the hood to here. You also may not recognize that I may not be treated kindly around here. I hope you recognize that it's just difficult for a black man to be in America in general. Lastly, acknowledge the human person trying to make eye contact with you. The magic of the nod is that you don't even have to say nothing. I'm to the point now where I'm straight up trying to get in your line of vision in order to ensure that you see me, seeing you, seeing me, just in case something goes down. Do you have any clue of what I had to do to get here? I don't think you do. Where I'm from, I had to put the blinders on, baby. I only looked forward towards the goal of getting my kids to the suburbs so they can attend a better school than I did. I ignored all the other people around me though. Then I refused to accept any of my surroundings. Plus, how I treated black men in the hood is exactly how black men in the suburbs are treating me. I'll give y'all the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the suburbs aren't as homogenous or segmented as I once thought, which decreases the need for us to have each other's back in a foreign land. Maybe the increase of black people in the suburbs have made white people more comfortable with us being around. They treat me pretty good. My mere presence ain't gonna negatively affect your social standing or the civil equity that you and your smoking hot white wife have built from being a well-to-do interracial couple with butterscotch-colored kids? You think I'm gonna ruin this for you? I know what's at stake in this community. You're greeting other people around here, whether it's a handshake, dap, or a nod. I don't think you just go around ignoring everybody. So with that said, who do you consider your people? What do y'all have in common? Black men of the suburbs, whether you want it or not, whether or not you feel connected to me as us, if we're going to be in the same space at the same time, you might as well say what's up on occasion. Because together, we're going to be all right.